Okay, I call the Council on Aging meeting to order on Monday, November 18th at 12:30. We'll have a roll call vote for participation.
Paula,
Here.
Carol Smith,
Here.
Elaine,
Here.
Teresa,
Here.
Jack,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yeah.
Donna, yes, here.
Public participation. Okay. Everybody have a chance to review, October minutes?
Yep.
Any corrections or changes?
I don't see.
Do I have a motion to accept the October minutes?
Motion to accept that.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Okay, we'll have a roll call vote to accept.
Paula,
Yes.
Carol Smith,
Yes.
Teresa,
Yeah.
Jack,
Yes.
Harvey, yes, Donna, yes.
Hey, new business.
The only thing I have is our Christmas party reminder is December 11th. The only difference is going to be in the auditorium, so it's a little bigger.
Oh.
And it will be hosted by Tuckers
Oh, we'll be
and some
talking-
volunteers. Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, okay.
I'm hoping she gives me a different choice though, because before it was just two. So it'll be,
Okay.
I'm gonna see if she'll give me a choice of chicken, fish or the beef. So I'm waiting on that one.
Okay.
We have volunteers, invite will go out to the 3 select board members, Nicole and Nadine, and they will be our servers.
Okay.
Got a question on that about the drivers. Are you gonna talk to Denise? Maybe you can Frozen's in for that day, so the drivers can go?
Yeah, I think that's what we try to do.
Yeah, but
You
that's
said
what they've been
something
doing the
about
last
that.
couple years.
So I'll remind Denise to do the frozen.
And how much is it this year?
15,
Okay.
and I'm hoping
okay.
next year it'll be 10. So it's still a good meal, but I just would really like to offset it for the people that, money's tight and especially around the holidays. So 15's not bad. I think they paid 20 or 25 last year.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was.
yeah. So we'll do 15 and then
Excellent.
next year we'll go down to 10. And then we'll offset that because that's what our grant is for, really, is
Yeah,
to help offset the
People
prices.
from out of town, like Westfield, had one, they can also.
If they're in our club, if they come to our senior center, they're still allowed to come.
Okay.
And why I like it in the auditorium is downstairs, they only had room for 100.
Mhm.
And they never really counted the servers. But, so they would say we had a cap of 100. Anybody that came in after that, or they'd have to turn away.
Right.
Up here, we could go up to whatever, and we don't have to turn away
So it's
anyone.
unlimited.
So it's unlimited, so, well, not 1,000.
Well,
but
yeah, I know.
Donna, don't go inviting everybody. We still have a number to go by, but yeah, it's so much easier to do it in there, you could go up to 200 it easy.
So,
So I think we'll set up the lobby with the long tables and that's where all the gifts can go.
Oh,
So
right.
that then
Okay,
people can go out there and not be in the way in the front, and then
Okay.
we'll have,
And then as we raffle them off.
we'll
keep
be by the
bringing-
doorway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
people can go and give them to everybody.
Okay. I was going to mention that, for servers, we often had heads of other departments.
Yeah,
as
if we
well.
do anybody else, it's just gonna be police and fire.
Oh, okay,
Yes, and
all right,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Cause there's too many department heads to pick and we have
Yeah.
some new ones now and we just did the greet and meet. So I think we're okay with them, giving them a break for this year. We'll see how it goes. The girls were telling me that they had so many, it was just kinda, and because it was downstairs, it was a little
It was
combusted, yeah.
cramped as
It was
far as
very-
trying to serve.
Right.
I've noticed
Yeah.
that.
So it might be nice just to pick the selectmen, Nadine, Nicole, and then, police and fire, just the
Okay.
chiefs.
Mhm.
And then that way we kinda include the important people.
What about entertainment?
So I sent a message to the, band leader. What's
Okay,
his name? I
Rich.
forget, Rich.
Rich Quinn.
Yep, and
Yeah.
he will let me know, on that
Okay.
date and time.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm pretty sure his trip is the following Wednesday.
Oh, perfect.
Because I had checked on dates, so I
Yep.
think he should be available.
Okay, perfect.
Excuse me, can you just tell me the date again?
December 11th, it's a Wednesday. It will be 11 AM to 1 PM. Well, for you, it might be till 4 because you're a server and you might have to be doing dishes downstairs. No, just kidding.
So do you need help setting up? We always came in usually at around 10.
So, usually Hillary and I did all that. So
Oh.
Hillary is really, so
No, I know
the
she's
tables and
excellent.
everything will be set up.
Right,
The tablecloths will probably be on like that day before,
Mm-hmm.
cause she'll be setting up the tables. And then I believe Dawn is doing all the, centerpieces.
Yep.
and then I think that's pretty much it,
Okay,
right?
pretty much. Usually we check people in
Check
and,
people in.
Yeah,
and there's usually, depending what they
that's
wanted
right.
to eat. the
Denise told me that
ribbons.
this morning, the ribbons
Ribbons,
for their,
Yeah,
Their
The name
meal.
tag.
their meal. So when they come up to the table,
Or they have a
Yeah.
choice, yeah.
right.
okay,
And,
she said we had those down.
somebody sells raffle tickets.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll make sure there's a table for you to
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and wristbands.
And then the only other thing is the list of people who contributed and then the letter that they get.
Yeah, we need a letter.
Like a thank you letter that goes to
No,
Requesting it for their.
Our
where they can
donation.
have it.
Right,
requesting a donation so we can pick up for our.
the, you have one from last year? I could,
Yeah, I do have one.
if you
Not
have
last
one, then
year,
I
but
can,
Basically, it was another year, but.
yeah, that's fine. I can
give
get
it-
that out and then,
Because we have to have,
right.
you know,
And usually there's a list of, people who normally have
Donate.
given. And then we,
yeah, I had
Often.
last year's list like
Oh, okay.
this.
oh, okay.
So,
Then you know
Okay.
the favorite.
All right, I can make a copy of that when we go downstairs. Okay. New letter.
We'll have to start that.
we have to start right away because this is coming really
Really
quick.
Yeah,
Like a freight train.
I know, it's like, I know.
Why don't we start right after Thanksgiving? Or do you wanna start before?
I would like to start the week before if we can. 'Cause
tell me.
I've got a procedure being done on the 13th, so.
Paula just brought me, 4 baskets, 5
right, I've
baskets today.
started with the basket.
Yeah.
Because, it's
Yeah.
coming quicker than you think.
Right. And that way you're not bringing them all in one
Right.
day.
Right, I bring a few in at a time. Yeah.
You can call me, we'll set up.
Yeah. We'll set up something.
Mhm.
But I
Mornings
gave
are
you,
better.
I gave you guys a, copy of the newsletter. We literally just came this morning
Yeah,
in a box.
yeah.
There is a page this year, we did, remembering our seniors. That's everybody that we lost from January to October 29th. Anyone from the 29th on will go on the, so every month we'll have a little, hopefully it'll be a
Memorandum.
little blurb up top with 1 or 2 people maybe. But I didn't feel right just putting like anybody in October and then forgetting somebody's family that was in May. So I just ended up doing the whole column and making sure we remembered everybody. That was the only thing new in there this year.
Graduated high school.
I think that's all I have for you.
Anybody else in business? Take update on classes?
Is that
I
the,
think, yeah, I think, aerobics and line dancing are very crowded.
29?
Oh,
I had
there's,
29 people in there the other day.
Yeah, and it gets
So-
tight when you're
So
moving.
on January 1st, they're gonna be moving upstairs.
Upstairs.
We're gonna wait till after the holidays,
Yeah.
cause there's some
Yeah.
booked rooms and stuff. So they'll be, everybody, all the classes will be going upstairs except for, I think yoga, one of the yoga ones does it downstairs with the kids
Oh, right,
in that
yes,
area.
yeah.
They like the mat or the
Right,
floor, whatever. And then whatever, activities are in the auditorium during the day from January on, we'll just try to either give, like, if you're teaching, let's say aerobics, and Friday you can't go in there, cause remember, coming up is the art council
oh,
thing.
right, yes.
So that Friday and Monday, those classes, so we'll give you an option. You can
Yeah.
either do a different time that week
Mhm.
on a different day, or you just don't have it.
Right,
So they'll
Okay.
have an option of leave.
okay, good. Good. So classes are going well. How's Tai Chi going? We're gonna leave it.
Actually, he had 6,
Oh, good.
so I
Oh, he
haven't
went
said
up to
anything. We're up to 6.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
good. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, brown bag, I know Carol's not here, but you help with that usually.
I came in here kind of late, but everything was, I guess, came in early. that- This past
You
month.
never,
so-
it all depends on when that driver comes with the food.
Right, right,
And then we just have him come in, put the pallet down, and we just start
yeah.
ripping it
Yeah.
apart and putting the food on the table, and then someone says, well, we're early, but do you wanna open the brown bags and start putting it in, and then,
Oh, it's better just to get it all
Yeah.
done. Once it's there, you might as well get it done.
yep. And there were
And-
7 people that couldn't make it to get it, but they came over the next 3 days. So I think only 1 bag got put
Yeah,
out.
most people come at that time frame. That's when the call goes out. They
Right.
usually, you get maybe 1 or 2 that come a little early, but
Right.
usually their bags are all ready,
You know,
so.
Dining room? Any?
Not really much things, no, thanks. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not, it's half full.
Finances, Lisa?
we're doing good. This year we got the formula grant, we got the first donation or deposit, and, I believe we were getting like, I think like $12 to $13 a senior, and now they went up to like 15. So that
Good.
gave us a little bit more money. They go by the census, so let's say our census says we have, I don't know, I'll just pick a number, 2,000 seniors. Well, they're supposed to give you that 2,000 times $15, but they don't do that. They take like 100 or 200 less than that. I don't know why the state does that. Maybe, I don't know.
It's lunch.
I don't know. Somebody went on a trip. I don't know why they do that, but they do it to all the towns. That's what we were told. So they go, don't count your census and then go by that number and think that's the money you're getting. Wait till it gets deposited, but I just go by whatever they give us.
Old business? Well, I'd like to mention that I think the meet and greets have been well received.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very nice idea. The last one, especially when, lunch was served, I just thought
I know.
people do come out to meet the new people.
I know, and it was
That
funny
was-
because I thought after Jessam's own, I mean, we have Christie, the town clerk in December, and then I thought, okay, we'll take a break after that. And then people were like, well, who's in January? And I'm like,
Yeah.
like, it's not a bad idea.
We should do in January, although a lot of people know him,
The,
but the new chief.
the,
Brett, do Brett.
right, Rhett and
Because,
the
I mean,
lieutenant, because
right.
he's new too.
Right.
So I could do that. I mean, I think they look forward to the food.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So, but they like coming
they-
in.
And they like to see who the
Right.
person is.
And I did, even though we passed new business, Nicole had mentioned that in her previous 2 towns, they did a, coffee hour with the, chief administrator, and they, it just could be a coffee
Like
hour.
monthly?
Yeah, they did
Oh.
monthly, so you knew if you had a gripe, if your taxes went up, or you had a water bill problem, as soon as she comes in, you're seeing her this, so they can stop coming to me and complain about things I can't control, and they can go to Nicole. Hey, so I'm looking forward to that one. It's gonna take a lot off my plate, but so we discussed it, and we're gonna pick a date, and like it'll be the same Wednesday of the month or whatever day, and then so everybody will know. I'll put it in the newsletter to let everyone know, and then we'll see how that goes.
Good.
Who's gonna look at it?
Taggart, Mike
Oh.
Taggart,
Okay.
so police will be next.
Good. Police. Any other old business you can think of? Any other questions or thoughts? Okay.
I just have to say, I've heard nothing but positive feedback. Haven't heard any complaints. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Brian.
You're doing a good job. Thank you.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
Any further discussion? Okay, we'll adjourn at 12:45. Thank you.